Okay, good morning, everybody. I'd like to share with you just a few minutes about a spiritual giant that we lost in the Adventist Church last month, and this is Elder Charles Bradford. Elder Bradford was the first president of the North American Division of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Now, our North American Division territory covers all of the United States and Canada, as well as the islands of Bermuda and Guam. Elder Bradford passed away last month at the age of 96. So he lived a pretty good life. Prior to becoming the first North American Division president, Elder Bradford served as a vice president of the General Conference with responsibility for North America. For a number of years, we were under the General Conference, but it wasn't until 1979 that we became a full-fledged division of the world divisions. Elder Bradford was a big supporter of the local church. He said once, everything is contained in the small little egg of the local church. Love those people, respect them, know how to talk to them. Don't think the early church was perfect. The church is made up of human individuals, but God is working with us. I find that amazing because a lot of times some of our leaders forget the local church is where it happens in the Adventist church. It's not what happens at the division or the union level or the general conference. It's what happens in the local church. That's where it happens. And Elder Bradford never lost sight of the importance of the local church. He began his ministry in the Arkansas, Louisiana Conference. He pastored in the Southwest Region Conference. He also pastored in New York City. He served as president of the Lake Region Conference. He was elected, as we said, an associate secretary of the General Conference, and he was elected president of the North American Division in 1979. Elder Bradford was noted for his bold and courageous stances on issues that many considered controversial, such as race relations and women in ministry. He was ahead of his time in that regard. Here's a statement by our current North American Division, G. Alexander Bryant. He says, Elder Bradford was a spiritual giant among us. The impact of his legacy and ministry can never be fully measured or ascertained. It continues in the lives of generations of leaders, pastors, and members who have been influenced and inspired by his life. Elder Bradford had a rare collection of passion, grace, power, and humility. And it made an incalculable impact on our lives, on our church, and on our world. Indeed, a Prince of Israel has passed away, but his legacy lives on. When I think of Elder Bradford, I think of the words of Matthew 25:21. Well done, thou good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over little. I will set you over much. Enter into the joy of your master. This morning, as we just spend a few minutes before we head to our responsibilities, I'd like to ask the question to you and I. What is the footprint that you're going to leave behind? And how will your ministry and the lives of the Pathfinders and the directors you work with, what legacy will you leave behind? Elder Bradford made a major contribution to the Adventist Church. We are indebted to his ministry. And what will our impact be on those that we work with? My prayer this morning is that you will hear those words. Well done, good and faithful servant. You've been faithful over little. I will set you over much. Enter you into the joy of your master. So we're grateful for the contributions that Elder Bradford has made. And as we work in Pathfinder ministry, our goal is to touch the lives of these young people that we work with, that we can make a difference in their lives. And I believe with all my heart that those Pathfinders that we work with are the ones who are going to finish the work here on earth, and then we can go home.